gas index. And, it's key to note what we're talking about are the city gas distribution stocks that have been in focus for a while now. We've two major updates. First, we do have an MK note that's come out. It's maintained its ad on MGL and a reduced rating on IGL. And they're saying that CNG players are scouting for additional gas after the deallocation that took forward in October. But they do say that a 5 to 7 rupee per kg CNG price hike is required to reach pre-allocation cut margins. MGL could be targeting EBITDA per unit of 8 to 10 rupees, while IGL is expecting new gas allocation as well as some duty restructuring and price hikes to benefit its margins. Q3, Q4, FY25 will be weak in terms of margins for the gas stocks. MK has noted that, but we could see some kind of recovery and the companies actually hitting their EBITDA margin guidance by FY26. But recovery triggers do remain broader auto fuel taxation as well as volume sustenance, what brings me to the next part of the story. Well, we did see gas stocks hit lows in November because of a cut in the domestic gas allocation, and this would impact their margins by 1 to 3 rupees per standard cubic meter. Now, but they have seen recovery. IGL, MGL, GGL have recovered 11 to 25%, but this is on the potential inclusion of natural gas under the GST regime. But these reports have been debunked by other media reports stating that natural gas under GST is not in the upcoming meeting agenda. So what do the companies need to survive? Mainly two things could work. One is tax reforms from the government. Second is a CNG price hike. Now, in terms of how tax reforms would help, any cut in the CNG excise duty or some support in terms of value-added taxes among the states would help companies. We did have media reports cite that the oil ministry has sought almost a 50% cut to the CNG price hike duty, but we have no official statement out on that yet. So what comes in is inevitably the price hikes. Now, the companies did take around a 2 to 4 rupee price hike in November, but more is needed, and that's a 6 to 8 rupee per kg price hike is what MK is stating. But this could also, impact the businesses of the company. It could hurt the CNG's advantage over petrol and diesel, and ultimately network expansion volumes. And if you just see the chart on how CNG's competitiveness over petrol and diesel has been falling. So before the November price hike, it had an advantage of, on your screens right there, a 36% price advantage over petrol and 18% over diesel. After the November price hikes taken by IGL, MGL as well as GGL, it stood at 34% and 16%. Now, even if we take a very bearish estimate of 5.5 rupees per kg as per MK, that would still reduce the price competitiveness of CNG over petrol and diesel to 25% and to 9% for petrol and diesel respectively. And that's, the overall view on what, could be next for the gas companies. But the next